so yeah, it's not a big issue to get me out. If you need me to be available, so, I'm available within reason, depending on the issues of time and schedule. But I'm getting old now, so this double speak issue is a problem. I'll speak once a day. Is that okay?
3 times.
Okay. I don't know. It was like the gentlemen who were sitting with there on the table somehow managed to pry into my script for the afternoon. They just asked me the question that I was going to deal with this afternoon in this presentation. But I suppose that's how Holy Spirit works, eh? So it simply confirmed. I was telling him that I'm not too sure what I'm going to talk about. I had prepared something to present today, this afternoon, but you know, sometimes I have crossed wires. Things just happen too quick. But we've landed on this topic, the cost of ignorance. You know, I'm not sure if you've heard about this, that if you think education is expensive, wait until you see how expensive ignorance is. Correct? You know, sometimes we think that we can get around not getting ourselves educated. If I bring it closer, we can get around not being able to face the book. I'm talking now academically and not even spiritually. We can get around not having to face the book and just make it, you know, somehow in life, you know, in all of that. Yes, you may not dispute this thing is not a full science. But I can assure you one thing, you know, there will always be a difference between somebody that went to school and somebody that didn't. My grandfather was the most powerful grandfather I could ever have asked for. He had not gone to school. He had a few business, entrepreneurial kind of ideas and skills, very sharp, but he was limited because he had not gone to school. So what you're doing is actually to reverse the cost of ignorance. If I may illustrate this thing, you know, if this car gets stuck now, and God forbid, right? I wouldn't know where to start. In fact, the joke is that when I acquired, not this one, the one before, you know, but sort of similar. So I get to the garage one time and I'm looking for where the battery of the car is, you know. Man, I struggle. I struggle. Because generally, you know the battery is there in the bonnet, you know. So I open, there is no battery. Is this car moving? But the point I'm making is that if this car gets stuck now, because I'm ignorant in mechanical engineering, there's nothing I can do. So what it will cost me to do is to get a mechanical engineer who must come and tell me that, say, your problem is big. Actually, it is equivalent to 25,000 rand, you know, because I don't even know how to quantify my problem. I can't even evaluate whether he's telling me the truth or is just pulling a fast one on me. I will have to pay 25,000 rand. Do you know that every day we pay for ignorance? Every day we pay for ignorance. We pay for not knowing. By the way, part of your stress is that you do not have school fees. And because you don't have school fees, and why don't you have the school fees? That's another subject. But the issue is that it is costing you to try and deal with your ignorance. Are we working together? I wanted to start there because there is somewhere I'm going. Now, there are three categories of people or individuals. I am not saying this is an exhaustive list, right? I'm not saying this is an exhaustive list. And of course, by the way, we're going to engage. This is not a sermon, so feel free. We're going to engage on these things, to ask questions and have a discourse and discussion. But there are three categories. For the purposes of my presentation this afternoon, I'm not saying in life. This is a thing. This is the perspective I just want to share with you. Three categories of individuals. Number one, it is the book eaters. I'm trying to stay relevant to your face the book kind of concept, right? The book eaters. That's category number one. And number two are what we can call KFC streetwise, right? Your streetwise people, right? And then you've got what I can refer to as watchers, okay? Watchers, yeah, watchers. They say, in fact, there are three types of people. It's those that make things happen, and those that watch things happen, and those who wonder what happened. Yeah. And I'm going to come back to that, to these three things. You know, okay. So what are the book eaters? Those are the people I categorize as people that eat the book, but are not eaten by the book. So they eat the book, but they are not eaten by the book. These are successful theorists, but practical failures.
Yeah, funny.
All right. Now, in other words, what we're talking about, when we're talking about book eaters, and these are my categories. You can choose to name it your own way, your own style, etc. The book eaters are the kind of people that are able to actually, I want to use the phrase, which is very close to what I want to define. They have the intellectual cognitive abilities, right? They can grasp the concepts, they can master the concepts, but the concepts don't master them. Okay, let me give you a quick example. All right, the doctor is able to tell you that there is this thing that is wrong with your body, all right? And it is actually caused, this emphysema is actually caused by excessive smoke that is actually infesting your lungs. And so smoking is actually not good for you, all right? And it tells you that, and it takes a break and it goes and smokes. All right? So there is what I call a cognitive dissonance between the real and what happens, between theory and what happens in practice.
Yeah.
Are we still working together? Yes. So this person has got intellectual knowledge, but the knowledge does not help them to become what they ought to be based on the knowledge they've acquired. All right? Now, if I bring it closer home, these are people that actually can quote verses from Genesis to Revelation. And they know the book, they face the book, but the book does not know them. All right? Now, simply because that which happens between Genesis and Revelation has not translated itself into how I respond and behave in life. All right? And this is what makes you to become a book eater. Okay? You have imbibed, you have taken in intellectual knowledge. It is all there. You know, you are made, but it is not part of your DNA. It is not part of your constitution. All right? You pray in the morning, but at the slightest provocation as you get out, you forget who you've just prayed to. All right? So you're a book eater. All right? Now, if we come into the social economic sphere of things, these are people that are actually very well versed with a theory of concepts and abstracts and constructs. You know, abstracts and constructs. That's nice rhyme, isn't it? They're very knowledgeable. They are up there, you know, with the kind of thing. In fact, they can give you opinions from here to Timbuktu, just about, and an analysis, in fact, you know, that basically will be earth-shattering. They give you everything. But when it comes to how this knowledge helps them, and therefore I come to the conclusion that, in fact, you may be a PhD, but an ignorant PhD.
You, an educated.
Correct. You just said it. Huh? Let me move on. We're gonna take a reverse gear, please. Stepwise, they've got limited theoretical grounding. Okay, so they've not eaten the book that much. Okay, but one thing about them is that they are pragmatists. Okay, they know